Hey, this is Dr. Ol from Science Buddies, and today I'll be showing you how to figure out how much protein is in plant-based milks using protein test strips. Have you ever noticed at the grocery store that there are a ton of plant-based milk sources? Have you ever wondered if they have a similar amount of protein in them compared to dairy milk? Interestingly, the U.S. dietary guidelines include soy milk as a recommended alternative to dairy milk. But how do other plant milks compare? To test how much is in plant-based milk compared to dairy milk, first we have to pour each solution into its own labeled cup. We know water should not have any protein, so we can use this as our negative control. We also know that dairy milk is a good source of protein, so we can use this as our positive control. We would expect this sample to have the most protein. Both 2% or whole milk would work well for this, but not a fat-dense, protein-poor solution like heavy cream, which is a fat-rich byproduct of milk production. We can also pour our plant-based milk sources. We found in our experiments that protein test strips detect lower amounts of protein better than high amounts of protein. If you choose your milk sources from the store, we recommend choosing a few of different predicted amounts. Before you start your experiment, write down your predictions on which plant-based milk will have the most and least amount of protein compared to dairy milk. What's your hypothesis? To test how much protein is in each solution, we will use the protein test strips. To use the test strips, submerge the yellow part of the test strip into the solution for 2 seconds. Gently tap off any excess liquid inside the cup and allow the protein test strip to incubate for 1 minute to allow the chemical reaction to occur. To help us compare our results, you will need to place the protein test strips on a dry surface, for example the edge of the cup, or on a paper towel. Make sure to label your test strips after testing to keep track of your results for accurate comparisons. After the 1 minute incubation, you can compare the protein test strip results to the protein quantification scale on the tube containing your protein test strips. Since we know water doesn't contain any protein, we would expect it to remain yellow in color. Do you think our water sample contains any protein based on our results? Is it an accurate negative control? We also predicted that our dairy milk solution would have a high amount of protein, so we would expect it to turn dark blue. Did this 2% dairy milk sample contain much protein? Was it an accurate positive control? Use the link in this video's description for more information on how to perform this experiment yourself. If you're interested in trying out other science experiments like this, visit sciencebuddies.org. Thank you for watching and see you next time.